Hey everybody, this is your lower body strength workout. In terms of equipment today, you will just need one heavier weight. I will go somewhere between 15 to 30 pounds depending on your strength, but you can kind of gauge it as we continue in the workout. Dumbbell or kettlebell is fine, but let's make our way standing at the back of our mat for our warm up. So again, standing at the back of our mat, we'll tuck the head, walk it all the way down. Once you're in your plank, hold that position. Drop your hips down in line with the shoulders. Right foot to the outside of the right hand, press up, big twist, bring it down. And other side. Really milk that twist. Like, don't just reach up, come down. Really press the floor away. And then you'll roll it back up. Go, we're gonna do that 2 more times. Keep it going. Once you're done your 3rd rep, you're just gonna hold that plank for me. And if you want to walk it down to a forearm plank, if that's your plank of choice, you're more than welcome to. Good, we're all gonna meet in this plank for 10 seconds. Let's go, make your way down. Hands or forearms, I just prefer forearms. It's 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it to the knees. Let's step the right foot forward. Tuck your back toes. Make sure you've got 2 90-degree angles. We're gonna press that knee over the toe and back up. So we should be feeling this in the calf of the front leg. If you're feeling more of your back hip, your front foot isn't close enough to you, so step it closer. Good, 2 more. Last one. Good, tuck your hips under, palms come together. Right arm peels open. I want you to squeeze your left glute to help you from shifting your hips around. 2 more, and you'll also get like a nice added hip flexor stretch. 1 more. Beautiful, hands to heart center. Make sure you're nice and secure. We're gonna take a big inhale and then lift up for 10 seconds. So big inhale. Exhale, lift it up, hover for 10. Good, lift that chest, 9, 8, 7, 6, pull that knee back, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, other side. So, knee over ankle, knee under the hip, tuck that back toe, press it forward, and keep that heel down the whole time. Good. Let's do 3 more here. Last one. Good, tuck your hips under, palms together. As you peel that left side open, press your right glute forward. 2 more. Last one. All right, keep that hip tuck. Big inhale. Lift it up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it up. Last thing we're gonna do, since we're doing a kickstand deadlift today, I wanna work on this as a kickstand good morning just to get the form down. So let's bring left foot forward, right toes are behind you. Notice that I'm really just tapping that foot down, so I should be able to lift it up at any time. Bring your fists into your hips. We're gonna send the butt back like we're doing a deadlift, and then press it back up. So this is the exact same motion as this. You just happen to have 1 foot back behind you. So if you have trouble finding that position, go back and forth between the 2. Let's do 1 more on this side. Good, and then we'll switch. So really focused on sending your butt back. I like to think like I'm my cat Zoe, and I'm shining my butthole in someone's face. Her favorite thing to do, specifically to me. All right, so channel Zoe here. Big open chest, big butthole energy. 1 more, inhale over. Exhale up and shake it out. All right, let's get it started. So in terms of our structure today, we're working in just 2 supersets. I'm gonna show you our first 2 exercises and then we'll do them together, all right? So first exercise, grab one of your weights. We're gonna hold it at our chest for a goblet split squat. So goblet just means that the weight is held in front of your chest. If you're holding 2 medium weights, you can press them together. From here, we're in that same setup that we did our iso split squat in the beginning. We're gonna exhale, press it up, pull the hips and the knee back, tap it down. Okay, so notice that I'm not coming over the toe. I wanna pull my hips back behind me. So we're gonna do 10 on each side. Right after that, we're coming down into a bridge march. So on the back, arms are up either over the chest or on the floor. We're gonna lift one leg up at a time, 10 reps here. So in terms of our structure, we're gonna be doing these 1, 2, 3 right in a row, no rest. Then we're all gonna take a whole minute. You are counting for reps today, okay? So you have 2 options. You can count for yourself, or you can just shift when I shift. Those are your 2 options. We're doing 10 reps of everything on each side. So we're gonna start with the left leg in front, goblet split squat, then we'll do the right, then we'll drop it right down and bridge, and then we're gonna lay there for a whole minute and just relax. Let's do it. We have left foot forward, right leg behind, weight is in at your chest. Let's go for it. I don't know why I grabbed a timer because we're not using one right now. Here we go, 10 reps. Start it up whenever you're ready. So we inhale, big exhale, press up. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, press up. Some things I want you to think about in this first round is using your breath, okay? Inhale down, exhale up. That breath is gonna be your core connection. So the more stability we have, the better this exercise is gonna feel. If you're with me, we have 3 more. Now a little safety thing, you always want to end this down. As you get heavier in your weights, it's gonna be a lot safer. And then we'll go right to the other side. So 10 on each side, and then you drop down, give me your bridge. If you finish before me, you get a little extra break in here, okay? Inhale down, exhale up. So, in our superset structure, we're definitely working for a little bit more endurance. That means that you're gonna really need to focus on that breath. Keep your heart rate under control and keep your body under control. If you're with me, we've got 3 more. All right, I'm coming down into my bridge. You got 10 reps here. Each leg lift is 1 rep. Two more if you're with me. And once you are done, minute starts now. You can finish out your reps if you're not quite done yet. And we'll take a minute here. Questions, comments, concerns, anything we need broken down, you drop it in that chat. Otherwise, we're gonna do all of that 2 more times, okay? So, this is gonna be a great time to adjust your weight if needed. That's all I have for you. So if it feels a little too easy, bump your weight up a little bit if you can. If it feels too easy but you don't have access to more weight, you can try one of 2 things. You can either slow down or you can try an offset position with that weight. That's gonna be harder on your core, okay? We have 15 seconds and we're going back to the top. So left leg front, right leg behind. I'm already sweating. We should have put in our AC units this weekend. Lesson learned. Everyone remind me for next year, don't wait until almost July 4th. Here we go. Let's start it up, 10 reps whenever you are ready. So, big exhale up. Inhale, pull it down. Something I want you to think about this round is your hip positioning. A lot of times with our split squats, hips just kind of come down and up or like forward and back. I want you to think of pulling your tailbone back behind you. We're gonna use Zoe again as a reference. Shine that butthole. All right, so it's just a little twerk. You do not need to kiss your knee to the floor. You can if you have that mobility, that's amazing. Not mandatory. If you're with me, we got 2 more. Once you're done, you end it kneeling, you switch sides. 10 more. If you're ahead of me, your next thing is that bridge march, all right? So, this round is all about your hips. Once you get those hips in place, I usually find everything else just kind of falls into place. We can keep our chest lifted, that knee is pulled back, and that's with a lot of exercises. So if you're ever trying to self-adjust, start with your hips. 5 more if you're with me. Once you're done these, bridges. Ooh, right into it when you're ready. Last 2 for me. All right, we're gonna start our minute right here. 1 more round. Final chance for any questions, comments, concerns, form breakdowns. Whew, I'm sweating. All right, so for this final round, we're gonna think of tying everything together, okay? The 2 things we're thinking about are breath, which we can kind of think of as like our foundation, right? And then our technique, which is our form. Where do the hips go? Where does the knee go? So marrying those 2 things together. Everyone here probably has a very safe split squat, right? No problem putting you in this movement. But can we just kind of fine tune it, make it even better? That's our focus for round 3, okay? Another great chance to check in. How's your weight feel? Maybe you got a little ambitious. Maybe you need to bring it down to keep your form. Whatever you need right now, this is your final round to try it, okay? Let's go. We got 5 seconds, so get yourself set up. Left leg front. Lock those armpits in. Big inhale. Exhale, press it up, 10 reps. Form and technique, all right? Hips back, strong exhale, elbows locked into your side. Let's go. If you're with me, we have 1 more. End it kneeling. Whew. And you switch sides when you're ready. Last 2 if you're with me. Woo. All right, give me those bridges. And then when you're done, you take your breather. All right, catch your breath. We're gonna put that minute on the clock. In that minute, let's break down our next superset, all right? So finish out your reps, whatever you need here. We're going into our kickstand deadlift. So we practiced this positioning in our warm up. Now we're gonna add some weight to it. So we'll start left leg front, right toe is tapped behind us. Weight is in that opposite hand. If you're using 2 weights, 1 in each hand. We're gonna break at the hips. That weight comes straight down and then push through the front foot to stand. So a lot of times you see reaching with that weight. I want you to imagine like you're shaving the inside of your leg. So nice and close to you and back up. So we're gonna go 10 on each side. After that, we wipe away our sweat and we drop down to the ground. Modified side plank. Bottom leg is on the floor. This nice long line here, we're gonna lift up. Top leg lifts and down. Lifts and down. If that gets to be too much, you're gonna do just a nice Pilates lying leg lift, okay? So pick whatever works best on your body. 10 of everything. 10 deadlifts each side, 10 leg lifts each side in that side plank or down on the ground. Same exact structure. We're gonna take everything and then we'll do a minute, 3 times. A minute rest. Let's do it. So, make your way standing. Left leg in front, right leg is behind. We're gonna reach down for that weight and lock in the armpit, okay? Then press up. From here, keep that armpit locked. Big inhale. Weight comes down to the ground. Press into that front foot to stand. So this is, again, shine the butthole moment. All right? In terms of my breath, I'm inhaling down, exhale to press up. Keep checking in. Where are you pressing from? That's what I want you to really focus on in this first round. Press through the front foot. You should feel this in the back of that front leg. If you're with me, we've got 2 more. And switch sides right away once you're ready. Now, something I want you to watch out for is your back. A lot of times our hips stop and then we keep going. You're gonna feel that in that low back in a way that will not be enjoyable. So once you can't bring your hips back anymore, that's it. You don't have anywhere else to go but up, okay? If you're with me, we got 3 more. Once you get to the floor, I don't care which side you start with. Pick your favorite side. All right. So bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight. If you can, we're gonna increase the intensity a little up into that side plank. We lift and lower. 10 each side. You don't really need to go above your hip, and make sure your toe is pointed to the front. We wanna resist toe up to the ceiling. If you're with me, we got 4 more. You should feel this in your glute med to the side of your butt. And switch sides when you're ready. 10 more reps. Always make sure you're secure in that side plank before you start lifting that leg. There is no rush here, all right? Especially for my on-demand people, you can always pause me. You can always catch up. Round 2, or the second side, is always harder because now my first side is really tired. Once you're done, you get your 60-second rest. If you're with me, we got 2 more. And everyone can relax when they're done. Oh my heart rate is up. Lovely. All right, so let's talk about where we should be feeling this. And again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, write them in the chat there. For both of these exercises, we should be feeling it primarily back and then some side of the leg, okay? So in that first exercise, the goblet split squat, you probably felt a little bit more front of the thigh. That's exactly what we wanted. Now we're trying to get the back side. So we're gonna really focus on our technique, round 2. Keeping that flat back, reaching those hips back, and looking at the angle of the feet. Ooh, we still got 25 seconds, amazing. So start to get yourself set up. Left leg is starting front, right leg is behind us. And we'll go 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds, we'll see what we have time for in terms of our finisher. Let's, before we even reach for this weight, let's get our core engaged. So we can just kind of hang loose. I want you to take a big exhale and bring your ribs and your pelvis closer together. All right, so hips right under your ribs. Now grab that weight and you start it up whenever you're ready. So I'm stretching my butt toward the back wall. You can bend your knees a little bit. That's gonna help take some slack off of the hamstrings and get you a little more range of motion. But remember, once those hips stop moving, everything else comes back up. If you're with me, we got 5 more. Let's press through that front foot to come up and make sure that right armpit is squeezing down. I like to imagine I'm holding a $100 bill. Oh yes, 2 more. Once you're done, you go right to your other side, no break. This is meant to be a little bit more endurance heavy. 3 more if you're with me. Once you're done those, down to the ground. Let's look at our form here again, our technique. We want that wrist bone flat down on the ground. Top toe pointed toward the front. We lift and just tap it. Right back up after that. Press that wrist bone down and make sure we're not collapsing into our bottom shoulder. So press the floor away. 1 more if you're with me. Nice. Right to the other side. Woo. Oh man, the second side is always brutal because my bottom butt cheek is so tired. I need to start with this side next time. Press the floor away, get out of that shoulder. 1 more if you're with me, and we'll take our rest. All right, final round of rest here. Whew. And then final round. Questions, comments, concerns, you drop it in that chat. Otherwise, we're gonna go right back into it. Last round. Same thing, we're just gonna marry together our breath work and that support, that nice core support and the technique. All right, where are the hips going? Is that armpit squeezed in? How far down are we going before we come up, okay? So let's really marry those two things together for this last round. We still got 30 seconds of rest. Take it, grab a sip of water, wipe off that sweat. Woo! Okay, so let's all get our core engaged, relax, and then we're gonna pull ribs and pelvis closer together. Good, so we're just putting our hips underneath our ribs. That's a good place to start pretty much every exercise. Keep that core tension and start it up. Last round whenever you're ready. If you're with me, we have 1 more. Woo. Switch sides when you're ready. Squeeze that armpit down. Keep that core tension. The thing that's gonna help you remind you about your core is your breath. Inhale. Big exhale, belly button to your spine. If you're with me, 3 more. Once you're ready, you're dropping to the floor. Woo. All right, I'm gonna start with my opposite side this time. Take my own advice. Let's go. Once you're done, you switch to that other side. All right, I'm ready for this side to be hard. Here we go. Woo! Oh, the second side is always so rough. If you're with me, 3 more. We got it, we got it. And we'll take our minute rest once you're there. All right, y'all, we've made it to our finisher. Let's chat, I'm very sweaty. Okay, we're actually gonna start with a bear plank hold. So this is gonna be down on the ground, hands under the armpits, knees under the hips, and we're just gonna lift up and hold, okay? 20 seconds there. We're gonna have 10 seconds to stand. Then we have a jump squat reset. So 2 options here. Option 1 is the full exercise. We're gonna bring it down, 1 jump squat, reset. Down, 1 jump squat, reset. If you have neighbors or knees that don't like that, you are going to give me a power squat instead. Up, down, up, down. So I still want that explosive energy, utilizing the lower body. So we're gonna finish out our 15 seconds left. We are doing this 3 rounds. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds to transition to the next exercise. Your quads are going to be on fire. Just a heads up. Let's go for it. Here we go. Air plank hold in 3, 2, and 1. So, hands are under the armpits, knees under those hips. I want you to spiral your elbows back like you're squeezing something under your armpit, okay? 10 seconds here. Focus in front of those hands. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, stand it up. Jump squat reset, or power squat without the jump. We started up in 3, 2, and 1. So we bring it down, jump squat, reset. Option 2, down, power squat. Power squat. Try and take out the reset if that's the option you're doing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds, bring it down. Round 2. Let's go, let's go. Whew. All right. Big exhale, lift it up. Squeeze those armpits down. Watch your booty. Are we up here? Drop it down. If you can't maintain that, find your full plank. All right, I will absolutely take that as an option. Keep it up, keep it up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Woo. Jump squat reset. We're there in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Now, this jump squat isn't necessarily about getting as many reps in as possible. It's about producing as much power as possible. Bring it down. So when we do that one more time, I want you to think less about speed, like getting in a lot of reps, more about how high you can jump every time, okay? Start it up, let's go. Halfway, right here, keep it up, keep it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Ooh. This is it. Power rather than reps. All right? 3, 2, and 1. Same thing goes for if you're not doing the jump, okay? I still want max power every time. Less than 10. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's meet standing. I want you to grab one ankle into the hand. Try and connect your knees for your quad stretch. And let your heart rate come down. You know, I knew it was gonna be sweaty, but I also didn't know, you know? All right, switch sides. So we're gonna be continuing to progress this basic format over the next 4 weeks, okay? So the format you saw today is gonna be well, actually 8 weeks because we're alternating upper and lower each week, okay? But this is gonna be our upper-lower split with our supersets. So definitely a little sweaty. Option either come into your supported sumo or a deep squat, whatever feels best to you. But really just kind of exploring all of the basics of each version of our deadlift, of our squat, of our push, our pull, our rotate, of our explosive power movements, okay? So a lot of this today was definitely more on the basic side. Doesn't mean it's easy. We can still challenge ourselves with the basics, whether we are associating ourselves as a true beginner or if we feel like we're more advanced. I definitely fall on the more advanced side, and today was very hard. So it all comes down to your intention behind the movement, all right? Let's bring the fist down, roll it up. We'll take one final breath as we wipe away that sweat, arms up. big exhale, pull it down into heart center. Take it with you for your day and make a little noise. Woo.